Now, good evening. Unfortunately, I'm looking at my other device and the picture is all pixelated. But don't know what to say about that. I'm going to let that stages that way. Just wait a minute or two. Good evening. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. I still didn't find, I mean, I didn't finish what I was doing. Just give me a second. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start and say some things This is the second live that I have done since I stated who my bloodline family is on my birth mother's side. The first one I did after that was 10 views altogether. Now this one is 12 minutes in. Well, I got in on maybe about an hour ago and nothing. I'm 12 minutes in. Somebody's been coming in and out, but I'm only seeing one view, which is myself. So I don't know if I feel as though definitely, I mean, I wasn't a big channel in the first place, but definitely shadow banned since then. With the feature of just being able to roll up and see lives, that should not be the case. Okay? But I will go ahead anyway. But for those that want and need attention seeking, I'll go ahead and give them the attention it is that they seek. There's a reader that I watch, and she's an Aries. She doesn't do only Aries readings though, but one thing that she stated on there was, she has said it multiple times, when are they going to stop attacking you? And she got never. These people that I've talked about on here have made it clear. It's kind of a sad existence, but this is what they do. I'm not sure what you're looking for at this point. Then you do the same things over and over and over again, and you've been doing it for 10 years now. And I figured out that when I had my little red Honda, you had a tracker on my car. Okay? That was two vehicles ago. But nevertheless, let me ask my pendulum. You know I'm going to ask my pendulum. What is yes? What is no? Okay. When I had my red Honda, did they have a tracker on my car? Yeah. You did. Okay. Let's move on. So I'm going to help you tonight, because one thing the lady who raised me taught me was that every moment can be a teachable moment. And we're going to do some teaching tonight for those who continue to harass me and stalk me and do their black magic on me. You need some guidance. You always do. I think that's one reason why you continue to harass me, because whatever it is that you're searching for after 10 years, if you haven't gotten it, maybe you did, shit, I don't know. I honestly don't care. You just miss me. I'm hearing something about my blood or something like that. You won't be getting that. Okay? Now, I'm going to say this real quick and move on. I went downtown to the Justice Center a few weeks back. Okay. Applied for a, I guess you could call it applied for a protection order against Breonna George Bellamy. I talked about that. It was on the 6th of July. She did not show up. They rescheduled it for July 22nd. Okay. And I asked the entire process, what is the entire process if she does not show up? There's a whole process to it that I won't talk about at this time. I'm just going to take it step by step. Now, what you did tonight is the same thing that you always do, and you've been doing it for at least 10 years now. I don't answer any phone calls, any numbers that I do not recognize. And I've stated that. I don't get very many phone calls. Very, very few. My phone does not ring unless it's business. All right. So I get a call tonight from the number is 216-832-0301. I don't know that number. People whose number I answer are people who are saved in my phone. I do not know who that is. I did not answer the call. Then here comes the black magic witchcraft. Now, when they used to do this, I didn't know what the fuck it was. But I learned from here. So, in various folk traditions and occult practices, when someone performs magic immediately, this says after or during a phone call with you, it is typically known as a call me spell, a type of binding spell, or a vocalized curse. Types of telephone-related magic. Call me spells. Often categorized in folk magic or pop culture as love or communication spells. Practitioners use the phone to mentally or magically prompt a specific person to reach out to them. Which I seriously doubt that wasn't the point. Sympathetic magic. In ancient and traditional forms of witchcraft, such as African diaspora, hoodoo, or conjure, magic is sometimes performed using an object belonging to the target or by interacting directly with the target's voice to create a spiritual link or bridge. I never answer the phone. The evil eye or voodoo. Now, Miss Dorita told me years ago that she wanted to practice voodoo. And she is. It seems as though. Some culture, and she probably was doing it at the time when she kept telling me she wanted to do it. Some cultural beliefs suggest that listening to another person's voice can be used as an opportunity for malicious intent, such as projecting the evil eye, sending an energy drain, or reciting a harmful incantation over the call. Now, of course, like I said, I don't answer the phone. If I don't know, and I stated that a long time ago, and these people watch, okay, watch me. So you know I'm not going to answer the phone. So, but what they have done is they know when I'm going to sit down, for the most part, and do my readings for my other channel. Now, like I stated on the other channel, when I did a Sagittarius reading last week, if you stay out and away from my fucking energy, which you can't help but stay in it, then the foul shit that you're doing will not come up. But you don't, apparently, your whole life is centered around me and who I am and what I'm doing. Your every waking moment, apparently, is about me. I can only imagine. I haven't seen any of you. I've been seeing Philippe, his truck, all the time, but I have not seen his person. I can only imagine what you may look like at this point. Because all you think about is me. All you do is watch me all the fucking time. All right. So, I will do my schedule anywhere between 4 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. depending on how I'm feeling when I get home. Okay. So you are constantly and consistently, I don't know if you're astral projecting, just sitting here, scrying. I don't know what you do, hun, but your life is going to shit. More so than it already was. What you seek, you are not going to find here. You will go 10 more years doing the same thing. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Now, Philippe was the one who was famous for that phone call shit. Let me see, am I right about it? Am I right about it? Was he the one always on that phone call shit? And he has shown me today that this was him, and she probably was working with him, and whoever else. I don't know. Okay. So when you send the troll comments on my videos, all I'm going to do is delete them. Okay, and hide user from the channel. You're very selfish and narcissistic to think that our channel has been built for you. It has nothing to do with you. Hence your problem. Hence your anger. Hence your frustration. Hence you being upset with me. Because I want nothing to do with you. Who would want something to do with someone who's, well, some people do, I don't understand, but who has tried to control them, demean them, lied about them, tried to unalive them multiple times, get gangs of people to group up and harass the person, stalk them, so on and so forth. Who? Who will want to have anything to do with a person like that? Who has lied on them, tried to steal their life, destiny swap, who knows the nasty, egregious things that you lied about concerning me. Yes, leave. And say that that person should want them around, or they're angry because they found out the evil, nasty things they were doing to them and said, okay, well, I'm going to leave you alone. And you're angry about it, and you've been angry for years. That's called severe mental illness. You need help. Okay? Anyway. So you call, I don't answer. I guess that's when you were speaking your incantations or your witchery or your evil over me, may, whatever, I don't know what the fuck you would say. I guess that's when you decided to do it. You and your community. Okay. Your malicious intent, your energy drain, or like again, the harmful incantations over me to mess up, or I don't know, maybe trying to block my intuition or whatever as far as the readings are concerned. I don't know how. I know you watch 1,000 readers on YouTube. It's plenty. And I know you watch them, as many as you fucking possibly can. Probably for Aries and whoever else that you're trying to destroy. How many times have they said, multiple times, over and over and over again, if you stay out of the person's energy, they will not pick up on your bullshit. But you stay here. I think half the readings I did last week were concerning your shit, your bullshit, and this week. So I do a reading, an Aries reading for the week. I get the first troll comment, paid actor. Well, first of all, this is the stupid people. Now, I don't know if that person was one of y'all or not, or one of the people you have employed or you promised. I am monetized on YouTube. And I am, well, my past, I have been an actor. But I'm not a paid actor for YouTube. My numbers would be a whole hell of a lot higher than what they are if I was. If I joined the group, I done got plenty of the fucking emails. It's been a couple of months since I got the last one. I'd have a whole hell of a lot more. My numbers would be a hell of a lot higher than they are now. Well, Hyatt user from channel, Terry Johns or whatever the fuck his name was, Terry Jones or something like that. His handle was Knockout 3002, which I went and looked and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm doing my reading and then here you come. Now I'm going to help you. I feel like that was probably Philippe behind that channel because it looked like it. This one at In Your Head Changed Man. Now what it said was, let me read. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I think it's on my other phone. It's on that one I'm looking at. But something about it is to lie on a person is slander or something like that. And then they put Psalms 101:5. Now I'm going to teach you something tonight. In your head, changed man. So you don't continue to show yourself as stupid. The scripture that he put. Well, first I'm going to show you something real quick. If this is actually him or if it's one of these cowards behind their troll account. This is how you wrote it. Psalms, Psalms, space, which you should, 101, then you put a space, and you put a colon, and then you put a space, and you put a 5. That is incorrect. I'm going to show you the correct way. And it is not Psalms. The book is called the Book of Psalms. Now, but when you refer to one verse and chapter, you do not call it Psalms. I don't have time for the bullshit. A psalm is a sacred song or poem used for religious worship and praise. Meaning, The term specifically refers to the 150 lyrical poems and hymns that make up the book of Psalms. Okay. What I'm saying to you is, it is the book of Psalms. It is a book of poems and a book of hymns. In the plural, which would be the S. Psalm. When you refer to one of them, you call it a psalm, singular, like a poem. Like you will have a book of poems. But if you're referring to one of the poems in the book, you would call it a poem. It is one. You were referencing one. Okay. Now this is how you write it. Take off the S, P-S-A-L-M. Take off the S because you're only referring to one of them. Then space, 101, there's no space. You put the colon, there's no space. You put the 5. This is stuff that you learn in elementary school. Maybe you forgot. Okay. Even when you type. Now I used to teach a class of juniors at an English class. What I was explaining to them, okay, yes, we use the technology here, you on the computer and whatnot. It's still a white background with black writing, like you remember in school, or some of you do, when they told you before the technology, official colors for signatures and paperwork is either a black pen or a blue pen, but the preference was a black pen. You go signing your name and writing shit in red and pink and purple and orange, that they throw that out. That don't mean shit. It has to be a black pen or a blue pen. Okay? This is why the computer screen is a white background, white paper, with what? Black lettering. Okay? So it doesn't matter if you learn on paper or you learn on with the technology on the computer. You don't write it. I don't understand that shit. You write a word, you finishing a sentence, and you make a space. I talked about this before, between the last letter and your punctuation mark. That is wrong. The punctuation mark goes right by the last letter. When you write scriptures out, you don't put all of them spaces. I just showed you confirmation. I just showed you how to do it. So the next time you want to come through with your smart ass shit, trying to be funny and trying to troll someone, I don't know, where you're trying to put some fear into somebody or some shit like that, you won't make a complete ass of yourself. Now, let's look at this. Psalms 101 verse 5. Whoso privily slandereth the neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer. Privily means in private. There was nothing private about the reading. It was very public. It was on the World Wide Web. All right. Whoso privily slander. Oh, that's what you said. Lying about a person is slander. Basically, it was, like I said, it was a reading for Aries on the World Wide Web, which means how many people might see it. Now, my views are not. I don't have a lot of views. My Aries readings pretty much get a nice amount of views. Well, all of them a nice amount. I don't know. I think when I looked at it, I don't know what the hell it said. I haven't looked at it. So that means that it's more than one person that was look at the reading. Not only that, I gave names at the end of the reading that surround the energy. Nowhere did I say that this is about this person named such and such. So what the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? Trying to be smart, making a complete ass of yourself. Be thankful that I took that off so people won't go looking at your channel and saying this is a stupid motherfucker. Because you are. There was nothing private about it. There were no lies told in it. It was a reading. Like people who look at readings on the World Wide Web, when the readers say this is a general reading, or even if it is an Aries reading, and they go into this thing that thinking that that reading is specifically for them. Critical thinking skills. No wonder children are graduating from high school and can't read and write, because their parents apparently are like you, dumb than a motherfucker, while you're trying to be a smart ass over here. You're stupid, whoever you are. One of you motherfuckers that keep bothering me, and then put it behind a channel with a white face. You all have this worship of white people. You all have this thing that if it comes out a white person's mouth, you have to bow and cower in fear. I'm not that person. I talk to them like they're human beings, equal to me. I don't run and cower because I see a white face. Oh, a white person said it. Ugh. Let me run for covers. Sometimes I think white people get sick of the bullshit. Their own fucking self. All right, let's continue on with your lesson. With your dumb ass. So, there was, I think, at least two, not people as individuals, but groups, maybe you could say, of people that was covered in that. Aries, and this person, whoever the person was, that is bothering Aries like you are bothering me. Harassing Aries like you're harassing me. Stalking Aries like you're stalking me. Doing black magic witchcraft on Aries like you continue to do to me for 10 plus years. With your dumb ass. So who was being lied about in the reading? Confirmation that you're done. Who was being lied about? Number one, Aries or the person stalking and harassing Aries? Answer that question. Well, go under one of your other fake channels and answer it. With a white face. Now, what was the lie? First of all, who was being lied on and what was the lie? It was a reading. For a person or myself to be lying on someone. That's what somebody said when y'all was harassing me when you found out I was on that psychic app and I did the reading and she lying on me. How am I lying on you? It's a reading. To say that I'm lying on you means that you're saying that I know you personally, which supposedly I don't. Since you're hiding behind your fake shit. It was a general reading, so who am I lying on? So basically you're saying that you're that close to what's coming out in the reading that it's apparently about you. This is what you've done. This is what you're doing to Aries. That's what you're saying, essentially. Because otherwise, it doesn't make any common sense with your dumb ass. You all keep doing the same stupid shit over and over and over again, trying to be smart, trying to be slick, thinking you're sexy, thinking you're edgy, and we's gonna get her and take her life, except for all the dumb shit. And yet, every time you do, you prove how stupid you are. You prove, I understand now why your mother said at your graduation party, I didn't think the bitch was gonna make it when you graduated from high school. Or when you went to college, all you thought you had to do was smile and that was gonna get you through, but your grades were shit. And that didn't get you through. Plus, you motherfuckers would know, based off your statement, a lie, slander, whatever. You have lied about me. Yes, so you have slandered me all over town with large groups of people. So you would know. You've lied about others. And your whole fucking life is a lie. Now, since I guess YouTube decided I done said too much or whatever, and ain't gonna let nobody see my live videos or whatever, I'll try to come back another time when they get over it. What difference does it make? Earth. Very strange place. I was talking to somebody when I was like, I won't be coming back to this motherfucker. Oh, you don't like it? Hell no. No, I don't. There's some beautiful things here. But not enough for me to come back, because it's got to do with motherfuckers like you. And all your evil. And trying to put off your evil on someone else. The world is in fucking disarray, but you're bothering a bitch who don't want to be bothered with your motherfucking ass over some fucking money that you just think you're going to get, or let's just harass her and bother her after 10 years and keep on for 10 more years. Hair falling out your head, looking like patches by the head, and God knows what other issues and problems, but you continue on because you're prideful. And you're telling me a scripture, pride goeth before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Don't be coming over here with no scriptures. Don't be coming over to me or no channel with no motherfucking scriptures. You're nothing but a fucking hypocrite. You don't know shit about that Bible. How long did it take you to find that? Or somebody told you about that? Maybe from that number, the 216-832-0301 number. Is they the one who told you to say the dumb shit? Now, if you keep your motherfucking ass away from me like I got the fuck away from you, all of you, you won't have no problems with shit coming out in the reading about your motherfucking ass and the dumbass shit that you have done and that you continue to do in your illegalities, trying to hurt and destroy somebody. But like I was saying, what difference do it make? A person go around, I don't care what kind of money they come from, and they sleep around and they get pregnant and so on and so forth. Then you ditch the child somewhere, sweep your shit up under the rug. I mean, wake up. It's just so silly and ridiculous. Who wants to come back to this space? People do. I'm not one of those people. But, we'll see. Maybe I'll try to come back again and give you your lesson in case you miss it. So you can stop being dumb and stupid, at least when you come over here to try to harass me. The world is in fucking disarray, and this is what you do. You take all the black magic, the voodoo, so on and so on. I mean, goddamn, at least with the Haitians, they used it to revolutionize themselves. You and then you send me you do it behind a white person's face, like I'm supposed to be scared of some shit, and you won't even do anything to assist your community, the world. Just so you can get some money and buy your little makeup for your ugly little face and the bullshit for your fucking facility and all of that kind of stuff. Nothing. Get the fuck out of here. You all have favor. Peace.